So this is a noun for man, an adult male human being. Yeah. So this is also a meaning for man, a human being of either sex, a person. We got an example, goodwill to all men. Why are you doing that? This show that man also means mind or soul. The spiritual or immaterial part of a human being or animal, regarded as immortal. The immaterial, right? Mind, the spiritual or immaterial part of a human being, which is called soul. Personage, personage, each son's age, person's age. You got individual, a person of a specified kind. In divide, in divvy, dual, like two, dual, in divvy two, individual, into, because di is also two, into six two. Sound almost like a serial number or something. N262. VI is six in Roman numerals. They make movies and they'll call the movie individual part six, right? And they'll put that VI like smaller, bigger, in red or yellow or something. And they'll show you that you can read it like that. Tell me. Indie, like Indian, Indie 6-2. Or dual, like versus. So right here it say mortal. A human being subject to change color, often contrasted with a divine being. human. Color man, who man? You man, human. A human being, especially a person, is distinguished from an animal or, in science fiction, an alien. So now I'm finna, I don't know, should I do woman first? I ain't never looked it up, but let's see. An adult female human being. Right here, person. A bird is another word for female. A warm-blooded egg-laying vertebrate, distinguished by the possession of feathers, wings, and a beak, typically by being able to fly. So they only had one for female. I mean woman. But now let's do it this way. Let's look up synonyms, right? Female, person, gal, girl, lady, aunt, daughter, girlfriend, grandmother, matron, mother, niece, wife, gentlewoman. Okay. Person is a synonym for woman. What's the number one thing they say? Body, which is flesh. Character, individual, man. Somebody, somebody. Someone to me is mind. Somebody is flesh. But it also has spirit, soul. All right, now didn't I just see man right here? Right? Synonym for man. So I don't really see that. Well, I see person, which is also synonym for man and woman. What was the other one? Cat. I ain't mean to click it, but cat is another a synonym for man. So I'm gonna look up this swain word. Swain. Oh yeah, I meant to click. But I don't really see nothing that maybe it's in there. I just don't know to see for man is mine. Let me click on son. Husband. That's a housebound man. Is a husband. A housebound man, right? In the court of law, a husband is a man that's housebound. So it's not, to me, it's not speaking of the flesh, it's speaking of the mind that's housebound in his temple called his flesh. So a synonym for son is child, boy, descendant, kid, offspring, burn, dependent, heir, junior, scion. So let's say right here, say it is the summit of human happiness, the surrender of man to God, of woman to man, of several women to the same man. For me, man is mine. But I'm looking for the relation of man and um, mine. I just added a whole bunch of things onto it. Dang, Wayne. As many times as I clicked it, huh? Is man mine or is men? Gosh, I should have did it in reverse, but it's mental. Cool. Take the mental illness, huh? How did it go to that, right? Let's try mine, Lord. These folks, bro, I tell you, they don't want me to find it, huh? Let's try conscious. Okay, this Cambridge Dictionary. Man, mankind, or people. Traditionally, we use man to refer to all human beings, male and female, usually in contrast with other animals. However, many people consider this to be sexist, so it is better to use a different expression, such as human being. Man first emerged, they say in Africa. So, of course, his mama, the brother's mama wasn't left out because man, brother and sister is man. So, what I guess I'm gonna do the etymology. Hold on. Oh, me and my sensitive device. Your thing is sensitive, bro. A featherless plant grade biped mammal of the genus Homo. Old English, man, man, human being, person, male or female, brave man, hero, also servant, vassal, adult male, considered as under the control of another person. From Proto Germanic, man, source, also of Old Saxon, Swedish, Dutch, Old High German, man, Old Frisian, man, German, man, Old Norse, Moor, Danish man, Gothic, manna, man, from Pi root, man. Manus, right? Let's look up this Manus. Manna, like in the Bible, right? Did it say Manus or Manna? Manus. What, where are these big old fingers? Huh? What the heck is that? Nuts. Still took back to man, right? Took it back to man. Try manna. What the? Man, it's probably a little cheaper over there. I don't know how the heck I get here. Man, man, nuts. What going on with this thing on thing, bro? What the heck? What is my fingers? See the same thing, right? Woo! Man, what's wrong with your device? I don't know. This ain't to do it. Want to do what it want to do, man. Okay, what was I thinking now? Manna, man. Same thing though, right? Manna. Old English borrowing from late Latin, mana, a manna, from Greek mana, from Hebrew man, probably literally substance exuded by the tamarisk tree, but used in Greek and Latin specifically with reference to the. Gotta click on it to get it right. Specifically with reference to the substance miraculously supplied to the children of Israel during their wandering in the wilderness. What's that? Exodus 16. The Hebrew word 16:15. The Hebrew word often is referred to man, a gift meaning spiritual nourishment. It's attested from late 14th century generalized sense of something provided unexpected. It's from 1590. Now I'm gonna put this thing aloud, right? I'm gonna look up woman, woman in the etymology. If this thing allow me to do anything, I don't know what the heck going on. Right. Let me see. Close that. Excuse me. Okay, they automatically put woman etymology, womb. I'm gonna just do this one. Woman etymology. Adult female, human. Late Old English, whim, man, wyman, plural, women, literally, woman, man. Alteration of wife, man, plural, wife, men. Women, female servant. A compound of wife, woman, see wife plus man. Human being, in Old English used in reference to both sexes. See what I'm saying, y'all? So what you feeling from that, Wayne? I'm feeling that both sexes is flesh. So she she how did he say it? He said, "This is flesh of my flesh and bone of my bone." She would be called woman because she came from man, which is mind to me. Because flesh came from mental. So we get educated, right? And we have ribs for I'm gonna look rib up too. We have ribs for cookouts and all other kind of celebration services for one another. And then we get educated on what's called the human body. And then we're told that you have a rib cage. And and then when you learn in the scripture of God taking a rib, you'll see it as first you got to be separated from your body, which is your mind. You give your mind to to your brother, your uncle, your cousin, even brothers, uncles, and cousins do this too. We give our mind to them, and we call them man. And sisters give their mind or they man to their uncles, brothers, daddies, husbands, because we was educated to assume and feel that this is the only kind of rib. For example, you can only find ribs on animals, and you have ribs on bicycles, you have ribs on cars, you have ribs in other places, but we're gonna look up rib too, right? But so so we assume that God took a rib from our uncle, our daddy, our brother, their husband, man, and made a woman with a what did it say right here? Certain sex. I mean, well, same thing, woman, right? Well, yeah, with a single sex, right? Which is like our mother, our sister, our wives, and we separated from ourselves because we didn't go and study what we was talking, and we just assumed or we figured, which is the fig leaves, which is those fig leaves that Adam, man, and Eve, woman, put on. We covered up in fig leaves, which is, I figure, they was talking about this or that. And we hid amongst them trees, which is them element trees to me. So when God come through the garden, he asking mine or man or Adam, where are you? And man was hiding amongst trees. He asked him, why are you hiding? He he said he found out he was naked. He was like, who told you you was naked? Like, who told you you was stupid? Who told you you was a certain color man? Who told this is my little point right here, Wayne? Wayne, what color are you? Your mind, that is. Um, it was clear. Yeah. Who told you you was something called a black man? So God to me came to Adam, which is mine. We can look up Adam too in real, which is mine, and asked mine, did he eat of the tree? What did he at, right? He at. Where he at? Or where's heat inside of one blooded creatures, what we call them? One blooded people. Heat. Where he at? So he asked, God asked him, did he eat of the tree? He said, the woman gave me of the tree, and I did eat. Or my flesh, my flesh gave me of the tree. I heard people talking. I heard people talking, and I decided that I think I want to try to comprehend this stuff, right? Like, and and it's my ears working. I can hear them talking. Like, you feel me? So I can see it, right? Well, I'm gonna blame the flesh, my mama, right? Most people. My mama taught me how to read and write, and my teacher, you feel me? Most people probably ain't gonna feel you, Wayne. I know. But I'm blaming my teacher for me, for my ears working, and I can hear her talking. It's hard, man. It's not hard. It's easy, but it's like it's shameful to take responsibility of everything you ever heard and think you comprehend. It's like no one wants to take the blame that they the only ones that can hear people talking, and they the only ones who told themselves what any of it means. Truth in your face. It's already being said. No one need to prove. No one has to, or need to, or can, or should, or wherever will, or can't, or will, or won't, or whatever prove that God exists, because your existence is it. And they put our loud tones, sound effects to flow through my senses. Then in my mind or my atom, I think I'm calculating or figuring out what y'all saying to me, which is understand how to spell. Because truth in your face, and nothing's in English. Okay, well, I'm gonna look up rib now in the etymology. If this thing act right, there's a noun and a verb. Old English, rib. A rib of one of a series of long, slender, curved bones of humans and animals, forming a kind of cage or partially enclosure for the chief organs, from Proto-Germanic "rebjon", source also of Old Norse "rif". I got to click on to read the rest, all right? Well, I'm going to read the verb. A dupe, tease, fool by 1930, apparently from rib, which is attested by 1929 in a slang sense of a joke, perhaps a figurative use of poking someone in the ribs, rib digging, light heated, light heated banter is attested by 1925. You see rib band in shipbuilding, right? See, the vessel, right? A vessel building called shipbuilding, right? So the flesh is a vessel, which is made from rib bands. I mean, for example, rib. You want to keep it cute for folks. You know, it's not rib band when it's rib. Okay, rib. Oh, all right, Lord knows. But y'all beg people to control y'all. Okay. Also, rib band and shipbuilding, long flexible timber extending the length of the vessel body and nailed or bolted around the ribs to hold them in position. So a rib can also be on a ship, which is a vessel. Okay. From Proto-Germanic, Rebjon. Source also, how you get this? Whatever. Source also of Old Norse, Rif, or Ris, because the F could be pronounced as a S. Old Saxon, or Faxon, ribeye, Old Frisian, rib, or reb, Middle Dutch, Dutch, ribby, Old High German, German, ribba, German, rippy. Most of this got to do with called meat or animal ribs, or the verb, the dope, tease. Oh, my camera. So I already read that one, but earlier it meant to plow land so as to leave a space between furrows and to clean flax with a rib, a special tool for that job, which is probably an extended sense of rib. Compare Middle Low German, river, ribber, ribicer, ribicer, or rib iron, a tool for cleaning flax, related rib, ribbit, ribbing. So a reef is also a rib. Horizontal section of sail, rolled, or folded to reduce the area exposed to the wind. Late 14th century. Riff or reef. Mid 14th century. And riff rope, rope used in tying down a reef. From a Scandinavian source such as Old Norse, riff or reef of a sail, probably a transferred use of a riff, ridge under the sea, rib, and compare reef, now, one, German ref, Swedish ref, Norwegian rib, Danish reb, likely all are from the Old Norse word. So I'm gonna look up the etymology. I mean not etymology, synonym for rib. Man, this camera sucks, right? Real, bar, banter, bone, jest, joke, needle, razz, ridge, stay. So God took a joke from Adam, right? Which is or food, fun. The banter is the fool, fun, chaff, jest, make fun of, mock, ridicule, satirize, taunt, rag, josh, jive, bar, rib, spoke. So he took a spoke from the mind, which is to me the sun, because the bicycle wheel has spokes, which is the bicycle of the sun and the moon that has spokes. As you see when you see things, it yells low. The sun yell low. It yell low and show you everything of the light in the light, which is spoke. Rule how far you walk without a world measurement. Shaft, pig, pole, slab, ingot. You milk go down into ingots. Something called better half, right? Which is another word for rib. Y'all, excuse my little poor camera, but soulmate. A rib is a soulmate. I mean, they probably say it if you keep it like this. All right. Help me, which is the woman, right? The help me, according to the scripture, is woman. So you got brace, capper, better halves, and many, many. Okay, what was the other word? Adam. This thing don't be tripping. Mask, M-A-S-C. I'm not sure what that means. Mask. Proper name. The biblical name of the first man, prog- progenitor of the human race, from Hebrew Adam, man, literally, the one formed from the ground. Hebrew, Adama, ground. Compare Latin, homo, man, humans, human, humus, earth, ground, soil. So Wayne, you know they gonna say, but it say ground, Wayne. Yep, we're gonna look up ground too. As you know how you ground electric electrical wiring. That's called ground wire or grounded. The name also was used to signify the evil inherent in human nature as a consequence of Adam's fall and other qualities. Nakedness, gardening, associated with the biblical Adam, Adam's ale for water is colloquial, colloquial, colloquial from 1640 to not know someone from Adam, not know him at all, is recorded by 1784, with later elaborations up to from Adam's off, ox, 1880. The pet form of the name in Middle English was Addie, hence Addison. Other old pet forms, Adkin, Adcock, also survive in surnames. Adamite. Well, just in case they wanted me to read the Adamite part as a noun. And by 1630s, as human being, descendant of Adam, the biblical first man from Adamite, the term was used from 1620s in reference to Christian perfectionist sects or groups that practice nudism, or as a 1657 poem has it, cast off their petticoats and breeches, recalling the state of Adam before the fall. They existed in second century North Africa, 14th century to 15th century Europe, and 1840s America related Adamic, Adamitic, Adamitism. So before the fall, like who told you you was a certain color? Man, the world did, my mama, my teacher, and my friend. And how you know they know what you is? Uh, because they got A's and B's. You feel? I'm just making up some reason. I don't know. I I I'm guessing everything that I think I know. Oh yeah, pretty much. I don't feel like I'm the only one thinking. You can show it to me, but I'm thinking to see what you're showing me. I'm thinking I'm getting it. I think I got it, or I think I don't got it. Feel like I'm the only one thinking of me. And I know people gonna be like, that's something self-assertive, or something they gonna call it. Got all kind of titles for me in some foreign language, bruh. Okay, what was the next? Adam. It's a synonym. Did I spell it right? Well, it took me to damn. It said, "Did you mean damn?" A day, a day, a day. Matter, matter, a madam. So to this site, I guess they don't. They don't have a section for Adam in here. A synonym, antonyms for Adam. Mm-hmm. Guess it's not a synonym for Adam, right? Son of the red earth. Ground. That's what I was. Because I can't seem to find a synonym for Adam. So ground is a noun. It has two, a one and a two. Floor, earth, terra firma, glory, deck. Reason, cause, basis, base, foundation, justification, rational, argument, premise, occasion, factor, excuse, pretext, motive, motivation, inducement. So, due to it has two nouns, literally, right? He could be formed from the reason. I mean, I know some people probably don't, Wayne, I know you probably ain't gonna want to see it that way. You want to see the ground that you're educated, and we told you this is called the ground. And then you got a little older, and they said, did you ground the ground wire? Did you, what they say? Did you fasten the ground wire? Or then I learned that there's another type of grounding. Um, and now here are many others, right? Factors. You ground it like you on punishment, right? Um, Motivation formed from the motivation, from the dust of motivation, from the dust of cause, from the dust of earth, from the dust of basis, from the dust of floor, from the dust of foundation, from the dust of deck. And I'm just alternating between one and two. So due to I'm going to go look up this ground and find synonyms, alternative words I could use for ground, I'm gonna see a whole nother story on how Adam was formed from the dust of the ground or the occasion. I know it's too much work. They say people don't like change. You already been changed. Especially if you're not English. If you're not English, you've been changed already. You probably didn't like it either, but we really don't remember that change like that too much. So right here we have dirt, field, landscape, park, sand, soil, terrain, turf, arena, dust, loam, side, old side, real estate, terra firma. Antonyms for ground is heavens and sky. So what is the antonym for occasion, right? I mean, yeah. Well, they gave me a curve. So the dust of the appear, the dust of the crop up, the dust of the arise, the dust of the follow, the dust of the exist, the dust of the go, the dust of the materialize, the dust of take place, transpire. I'm looking for the antonym though. Hide, proceed, and stop. Every word that proceed out of my father's mouth, right? Pre precede, anticipate, foreshadow, predate, and presage. So this is the opposite of the occasion or the ground. So this how I be studying the way I do like this. I just ask a question, I look up a word, and I look up another word, I look up synonyms for that word, and then I break it down into where, or he break it down to where I get it. Oh, forgive me, give me watcher wisdom show. Latin means mine. All right, thank you, wisdom show. Canada, good day, brother. Do women have more ribs than men in their body? I don't think so. I haven't heard of that. I mean, well, you could be talking about another kind, retired something nice. I don't know. I was just listening to the song Caves of Altamira. Altamira. So I think my title of the video was, I mean, God today tells you, which is basically truth is in your face. That's what I'm saying. Truth, truth is literally in your face. I mean, it's something in your face. I mean, it's silent, right? Like it's silent because in your face is English. Something is English. Um, truth. Silence is gold. So there was bullies in the land in those days. In the days after, there was mountains in the land in those days, and there were giants in the land. Giants are mountains, also known as bullies. Sons of God, seen the daughters of men, took wives of their choosing, who gave birth to the Nephilim, or the men of renown. So I feel it says the sons of God, seen the daughters of mental, the daughters of mind, and mentally, mental daughters, and took them wives or um, careers, um, what else they call them, goals, they call them what you want to be when you grow up, and they took these wives that they choosing, and they gave birth to the Nephilim, giants, um, bullies, billy goats that wear Nike. Um, not everyone that wear Nikes is a bully. But I'm just saying, man, if you was in Nazareth, man, we know what it is. I guarantee you, every bully had Nikes on, just about every bully got some Nikes, bro. Wrong, which I call roaming the streets soldier, roaming the streets soldier, street soldier, roaming with they Roman uniforms called Nike. It gave birth to these giants or these bullies who was Esau and Goliath or the Goliath, the the Goliath or the Goliath, the goalie, the goalie, the goalie. Why did David pick up 5 stones and only use a pebble? I feel he used the light. He used the light of God to to defeat the Goliath or the goalie. He used the power of truth, like Moses. Moses went to the Pharisees and requested, commanded that his people be let free, let go, which to me is gangsters. Who is Esau? Gangsters is a trip. How some people they waiting on that certain color man to be called Esau, bro. I think a bad man is an effeminate man, and a bad man hunt for men's hearts. He hunt for the hearts of men, man, but chase. And it could be any color. It could be any color. Skin, and they will be called gangsters, thugs, hoodlums. Um, it's all in any color. It's some dark skinned Esau's. So what you mean, Wayne? They say he came out red and hairy. I mean, he came out angry and scared. Sound like a gangster to me, bro. Red could mean anger also. You know what I'm saying? I went to go look up synonyms for stuff, y'all. And y'all use it, y'all be using it around me, man. He seeing red. Or when he look angry, they call it he seeing red. And when they scary, they could be harrowing, like a scary movie, a harrowing movie, which is hairy. Hairy could be means scary, also means scary. So he came out hairy and angry. And Jacob grabbed him by the heel, or he put on his garment. His mama asked him to put on his garment and go to his father to ask for his blessing in the place of Esau, right? So the lame that don't know what's going on, his father moved out the house. Some of them, he started looking for pen pals or brother figures, father figures, and he assumed that a man was one that Esau was a real man, and the way Esau do things, which is putting on his garments, it seemed like a way that a man should be try to be if he lame, right? But in his heart he loved, and he don't have the penalties that Esau had for others. So he gave his father some of that red porridge or angry porridge to get the same blessing that he felt that his brother had. Man but chasing or hunting for men's hearts. So I see it as my life, y'all. It is. I can't look nowhere else. Why I'm gonna be looking for certain color man to rob me and do something called take my girl and pick at me because I ain't got something. Man, certain color man, sometimes certain color man have, right? But most of the time, all this stuff that's spoken of in the scripture of bad people, bad men, and all this stuff, it has been people that appear to look like me. Some type of similar color. So of course I'm gonna look where I'm standing. Well, I'm gonna be looking in Europe at photos and pictures of some people. It's paint, bro. That ain't even there. Why am I go looking for paintings and painted words to find the one that ain't even chasing me as much as my own people chasing me? So I'm gonna look where I stand. I'm finna find Esau right next to me, not in no Europe. I ain't never been to Europe, Middle Eastern or whatever, unless you talking about where the sunrise. Sunrise in the Middle East. Oh yeah, Wayne. Hey, I'm not talking your educated Middle East. I'm talking about the Mid East of your senses. You feel what I'm saying? Most people ain't gonna feel you, Wayne. I know. If you watch the sunrise, like especially if you in a solitary confinement type place, or you always in that one place for a while, and you watch the sunrise, you always see it come from. If you facing it, it always come from your left, set on your right. It'll never go behind you. Never, never. I know from sitting here watching it that the sun never goes behind you. If if you could call watching it rise and set, call it facing it. It'll never go behind you. Never. And I've been watching it like this for more than 5 years. being in that one place and not going to work and not moving all around the city, I'm able to see where the sun come from and where it's going and where it never goes. The moon don't even go. The moon kind of goes behind you a little bit, but then it has its own little course too. It's like an X, right? It make when they cross their paths or the path of one another, it make like an X. Sometimes it seems like the moon follow the sun, and then it'll it'll cut off or it'll make a turn like behind you, but the sun never go behind you. So, and one standing in truth is word of God. You don't have to know how to read no language. You got to know how to read a language to chew some food up. What about your ear itching or your nose itching? You need to read it in the language to scratch your nose. What about blinking? Do you got to read in English on blinking? Truth in your face, literally. And as long as you stay in that truth, you'll never stumble. You'll never stumble as long as you stay in truth for your real life. Whether it's good or bad to others, whether it's up or down to others, whether it's, you know, rich or poor to anyone. Your true life is it. It is what you know. Okay, Canada, hold on, bro. I'm coming. He said large predators roam. Yeah, T Rexes, rap, raptors, rappers on rap tour, rappers on tour, rap tours, black hearts, evil hearts. The words in that song are relevant. Thing. Man, what song was it? I can't remember the song, Canada. I mean, was it The Hearts of Men? Tupac? Oh, you might have been talking about the song you was listening to, Caves of Altamira. Caves of Altamira. Yeah, so I feel when we start where we stand, like go back to when you was a child and you don't comprehend no one in English, like you just seeing truth or you just see it for what it is. Like you got a dog named Spunky, right? And you see your dog Spunky, you don't see SPUNKYKE or KIE or whichever one, right? You see Spunky. That's his name. Like when you see him, that is his name. When you see that cat, that's his name. When you see the sun, that's his name. When you see the moon, that's his name. When you see your relatives, neighbors, that's their name. When you see hot dog, that's his name. The language blocking you from seeing truth. And why you gotta have new? Because there ain't nothing new under the sun. But why you gotta have new stuff all the time? Because your perception of what's old and broken is is it's like it's useless. That's why y'all start becoming evolutionists, man. Or we survival of the fittest. So the broken people, the world want to put them on the side. It's sad, man. This stuff's sad. Some people don't comprehend real estate and don't comprehend get rich quick schemes or not schemes or legit lawful um whatever. Some people don't comprehend it at all. And the world's so prideful. It's like they talk about everything like it ain't a whole bunch of people, a whole bunch of us that don't comprehend procedures and occasions and dockets and documents and um, DAs. And some people don't comprehend none of this stuff, constitutions, any of it. So what about them? You know, the heaven goers. Okay, Father. Yeah, Wayne, leave it alone. All right. Hmm. I love you. I love you too. Yeah, you ready with it. I mean, I know. I'm gonna leave that subject alone. Unless he give me a way to say it. I am saying it though, right? Some people don't comprehend proceedings and procedures and um, hearings. Some people don't like you talking about hearing you with my ears. No, you come to a place, a gathering of people, and you have a hearing on your case or your situation. Bro, some people don't know what situation is, bruh. They just call it they came to a building and sat down somewhere. Sad. They like you gonna miss out if you don't get this get rich quick scheme. If you don't get it right now, you get it right now, or get rich legitly, right? If you don't get it right now, then you gonna be losing or lost or you just gonna be short. Whatever, y'all. That stuff evil, man. Those are ones I can hear them right now. Those are ones that's jealous because they had a chance to get somewhere and do the thing, but they didn't. They set up in the streets. They rolled up. They poured out. They listened. And you know what I'm saying? You fill in your own blanks. Same old story you're hearing all the time. Man. Story don't never change. It's always the same. That is the scam. It is pay them for protection, man. It is. And they'll take out the trash. They got a garbage truck to come pick up the dumpster, man. I'm saying it. For those that had the eyes to see, they know. I'm saying it. Without saying all them other words where they you ain't gotta say all that stuff. Or so little stuff. I go the long way on purpose. Oh yeah. Yeah. Cause I know better than me. People ain't got time to sit around and listen to no person taking all this time on purpose. Like, just get to it. That's what we be saying. Some of us be saying about y'all with them get rich quick commercials and stuff. Click the button and watch a 3 minute video that you can't skip or fast forward. You know, like if you don't click the button now, you're gonna miss out on the opportunity of a lifetime. Man, all this mess, bro. All of it's magic, bro. Just won't just give it to you. Everybody want to charge you for something that's already yours. What you mean? What I mean is you ain't got to touch the bicycle. Just seeing you ride that bicycle is mine. I mean, my mind is thinking about you riding. You know, you got to talk to people like this to keep them stable in the manger. Man, I see it, man. Keep them stable in the manger so they won't kick you. They won't kick you and think you something strange beside them or something. And you tell them, yeah, man, my mind, I was thinking you was riding your bike, bro. It was in my thoughts. Whatever. I'm saying the same thing. It is mine. Well, if it's yours, come in. You know, I don't need to do all that because it's already on my mind to think about it, bruh. That's what I thought. Yeah, yeah, appreciate it. Which is sit still. Like, bro, you know the horse. I mean, not the horse. The horse is wise enough to know, right? But even the dog, bro. Dogs be like, y'all think I'm stupid. Like, I don't think nothing stupid, but the ones that decide to, I don't know. I don't even think they stupid. I don't think there's no such thing. I think what's stupid is another person's language. And like me right now, I get it. I get why they call me stupid. When I'm using another nation, country, or whatever, bro, I'm using the words within their language to try to express what I feel. I feel like that could be considered stupid to the ones that's watching me from England. When yeah, American English is different from European. How you know I was gonna say? Man, y'all always got some little side English way to say stuff in English, like it's some kind of difference in English or what you saying. Well, it is. Man, never mind. I don't think none of y'all comprehend me anyway. Not saying y'all that's listening right now. I'm talking about these Trevors and Broom Swishes and Karens and J Rock. So yeah, Wayne. I told a person just today, I was telling them something about the plants. I say, this is what's going on with the plants, right? And they say, no, it's not. And I say, never mind, Lord knows. I say, I don't know. What I'm saying to y'all, y'all heard me, some of y'all heard me the other day telling that brother, I don't know what I'm saying to you. I don't know what I'm saying to you. Well, you get to walk right out of stuff with the way I talk, but I know most people ain't gonna ain't gonna get it, bro. What you mean, bro? You get to walk right on out of stuff, bro. You don't have to. You can though, but you find out that man, when you don't know a person, like a person that's speaking with you, and you didn't start it specifically, you didn't start it, don't start it, right? And they did. Then you just tell them you don't know them, bro. You just make it so simple, like I do not know you. And they're gonna agree. Like sometimes they put a little effort to you. Dang on right, you don't know. You know what I'm saying. You just being straight serious. You don't know them, and you just walk right out of stuff. It's almost like they just. It's like saying the ABCs, and you jump from A, B to Q, and then they like what? Like it's almost like there's something wrong with it. There's something wrong with you, bro. Like, and I'm telling the truth though. I really don't know you. I don't know what salt tastes like to you. You know, I could break it down. Come on, Wayne, man. You don't see me around here. Bro, I do not know what around here is to you, bro. I don't even know what that is. Come on, Wayne. You really talk to everybody like, bro, if you were Karen, a Broom Swisher, a J Rock, or a Trevor, bro. It is like that with all every last one of you. I see you a mile away. I mean, I see you like you all talk the same. You talk like you mad at me for no reason. Like, so I don't know you. Bro, I started telling them I don't know, bro. They be sitting there like just sitting there like you jumped from A B to Q. Like, what you talking about? Some kind of FBI or something group or something? Like, no, man. I was just, I mean, y'all just today with another person. I was like, they asked me a question, and I'm like, man, it feel like slavery. But and I'm like, y'all get to ask me questions and expect answers and expect responses. Then when I bring up a subject, it's like it's time to go. And guess what they did? You already know. It was time to go, Wayne. Man, it was time for them to go, bro. So I was just asking you one thing. It went our way to another thing. I'm gonna go ahead and I already know it's time for you to go. Duh, man, it's amazing, bro. These record breaking records, bro. Record broken record player record breaking, and only I'm witnessing. I am Guinness World Records itself, bro. Oh yeah, Wayne, I am, bro. Like I'm like, it's almost like you talking to AI for real. Like it's like what they call them things, escalators, and everybody step on and they all move at the same pace, and you just know it. You just know it, bro. It's just like that. I just know it. It's the same thing. They walk off just like bots, bro. Just like it's like I don't know. It's amazing, bro. You just I don't know if they even aware. I think it's brand new to them. Like when they told them it's a brand new day. Tomorrow's a brand new day. Today a brand new day. And they erase their memory completely. Like their memory is out completely. I mean, it seems. I don't know what they thinking. But it just seems that their memory is off, bruh. Completely. Like they really did make it new days. Like they would say, why you talk about the same thing? But I'm like, well, why you talk about the same thing? No, I don't. I'm like, but you be saying, hey, how you doing every day? Yeah, that's different. I don't get how different. Oh, I'm not English. I always slide that one right on in there. 'Cause I can see we going. I think we finna go where we don't even want to go in the first place. Like, what's the use in all this? I'm not English, bro. That's how you. Bro, I'm telling you, walk right out of stuff, bro. And they be like, that's different. I'm like, how is it different? You're talking about well, you always now listen, please, wait, please let me try to explain my point of view. Not saying you got that. I go the long way on purpose. I know you're supposed to turn your back and keep walking, but some of them mistake. But let me try to explain the way I see it. This is my perception. This y'all call it. Everybody got their own way of thinking, and so I be hearing you talk about the same thing all the time. Like you be talking about speaking to people every day. Same thing. Feel like to me, you talk about the same thing every day too. You don't feel that? I love y'all. I love you. That's where I be too, just like that, cause I know this right here finna crash it all. Like where it's like you can't really say nothing, cause they be like, "Well, there you go again." Never mind. What? Never mind. Well, I'm talking about the same thing. Yeah. Well, you be, but You know how you be catching? I mean, not catching me. Not you don't be catching me. Okay, okay. I go the long way on purpose, but you don't be catching me. And you know how you be your ears working. You can hear me talking, and and you be hearing me saying the same thing, and then you'll say the same thing to me on me saying the same thing. I love you. If I was you, I would. I ain't finna do it with Wayne. I ain't finna do that. He already know what he gonna say. He gonna see what I complain about, and then he gonna point to me and say, "Hey," like Canada Ummy said one day. He said they mad at you because you put a mirror in their face, and I'm a point where, hey, right here it seems I can't say it looked like you doing the same exact thing. So you don't like when you do it yourself? Never mind. Thank you. Lord knows. Woo! I got the yourself, and I got all this little, my Opie Taylor, right? So when you win, then you then, and you also, like, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't do it with him unless I enjoy his show and doing the show with him. But I ain't finna do that shit with you, man. I ain't finna do that with you. Something about you. I'm telling you, listen, man, this is spelling. Like this when I kick it in with this. Listen, y'all, this is spelling. Y'all, this is I keep saying it, but I know you ain't making the connection. Bro, this is spelling. Yeah, magic. But they just sit there. Yeah, I know. You need somebody rich to come and tell you. They already telling you. They already telling you. But I know you can't listen to a lane, right? Lane telling you to look up something, you can't listen to it because it was a lane that told you to look it up. It's like complete blockage, bro. Like anything from a person under their feet, they cannot take, especially when they feeling debatish with you. They don't want none of. Please don't step right there. It's a hole right there. No, I'm upset with you. Please, no, go hold up. Please, there's a hole right there. No, it's because you always. Hey, bro, I'm telling you, it's like you can't make no kind of sense. Like you got the wrong person. They like, no, I got the right person. What you mean? Like how you got the right person? Because my ears working and I can hear you talking. And I'm like, you might need to talk to God about that for real. Like, or your teachers, ask your teacher why they give you this stuff. Like, why they why they give you stuff when you like this all your life? Ain't nobody like this all their life. Never mind then. I don't know him. Never mind. I don't know you. Oh yeah, one, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I done had this mental experience for a long time, bro. This is what it's all about. Period. It's all about this spelling, this understanding how to spell stuff. Period. I mean, it's all about God, of course. But I'm just talking about this worldly stuff. It's all about spelling. It's all about magic. They say, yeah, 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 we understand. Yeah, 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 the magic and stuff. And but they need to still provide more assistance. And I'm like, man, bro, like, like you under spells and you talking about some assistance. And like, I really think this is the most important thing of all things. It's more important than your bills. It's more important than drinking water. It's that you under spells. Bro, you know how the movie They Live, if you ever see, but it's in real life though. And it's a drink me, like the colors say drink me, or it's a chew on me, like chewing gum and stuff. and then behind it, or what it really say is, um, what they call it, red color 40. It really say red color 40. It say aspartame. You know what I'm saying? It really say that, but fruit high fructose. It really says that, or wastewater, um drink me. It says drink me, and then under drink me it say wastewater. What else, man? And all these have Wayne. Okay. Oh yeah, man. Only a person that really care about everyone can really see what's wrong, man. I mean, care to see what's wrong, even if I don't see it, because they love to pop out talking about you thought you had it, Wayne. Thought you had it this time again, didn't you? Like, they love all this little jack in the box, jack in the box mess, foolishness. They love to pop out with. It's amazing though how in some of the movies they have a certain color man and a certain color woman. I mean, characters, right? Female and male. And then in real life, the certain color brother and a certain color um, woman, I mean sister, um, on the opposite end in real life, it's some, it's some bullies amongst them too, but not as many as the ones in them daggone movies. Who is Broom Swisher and Trevor. Um, some of y'all will get it though. Broom Swisher and Trevor together in the movies, on the magazine. Y'all know what I'm saying. Some of you. And then over here in Nazareth, the opposite other end, the brother and the sister Karen and J Rock. Um, it's some bullies in there too, but it ain't as many as it is with Trevor and Broom Swisher. Broom Swisher Wayne. Well, connecting the characters to the characters in your real life, because that is it. It is. Trevor is all Trevors, and Broom Swisher is all Broom Swishers. Man, I don't know, man. Maybe I'm the only one that can see the pattern, man. I don't know though. Oh, let me see if Canada I'm saying something else. Oh no, he ain't saying. Oh, I learned how to talk like this because this kept the wild beast at bay for some reason. Some reason the wild beast couldn't really move when he showed me how to talk like this. I used to listen to Wu Tang. I had all the Wu Tang um, affiliates, albums, and all that Wu Tang stuff. And I used to, talk like Wu Tang members, and um, I used to, yeah, bro. But I was acting characters, bro. I don't know these folks out here for real with this stuff. Their penalties was just too high, too low for me to stoop. I ain't trying to stoop that low for people, bro. The talking and the joking, now hey, we could have worked with that. But all that touching on each other and stuff, and all that stuff right there, I'm good. So I started talking like this. They call it discord, confusing, don't understand. And it's like that by design. That's how you keep the beast at bay, bruh. Like wild beast training. I know it's lame though. It's the beast don't get it. You know, the beast don't they don't get it. The beast don't get why you tell your woman that's cussing you out for no reason you don't know her. I mean, this woman, um, this being, you telling them you don't know them. And it's like they ain't got nowhere to go. It's like they at a wall or something. Man, it looks just like farm life, bro. Dude, bro. FARM, farm life. It looked just like Toro, and I'm like, what, you can't move? That's what I'm thinking in my head. I'm like, so you can't move right now? Like, it's like they can't move, bro. And I'm like, wow. So this was being nice here. So I could see it. Nice me in ice. Like, I could see it. You can't move. You can't move people being nice to you. Like TV shows and stuff. You can't move. You in ice. I don't know if y'all can feel the stuff. It's going on in your inside of you, which is your spirit, and you can see that what these things are called. It's like you ain't even gotta go nowhere. It's like it's right there, bro. Like understanding is understanding, and when you see it, you'll see big old giants in your head with people you understand. You'll see big old towering giants in your head inside of you. I don't know. Maybe it's me, right? But that you can feel it. Like compliment is compliant, compliant is compliment, right? Compliant is compliment. So you can feel that when you don't comply or compliment people, then you're not part of the code because you don't compliment people. Hey man, why he ain't on my shoes? Who is he? Oh, that's the lame brother Wayne, man. He ain't nobody. But why he ain't on my new shoes? Like you feel what I'm saying, bro? Foolishness, man worship, Esau, man worship. For example, right? Why he ain't on my new shoes then? Bro, man, he ain't that, man. He call himself lame and everything. Well, we need to work out a way to see if he can get on me. Like, you feel what I'm saying? I don't comply. I don't compliment. I don't want nothing to do with you looking cute, man. I don't want nothing to do with that. So I ain't compliant. I'm not complimenting you. I don't want nothing to do with you being tall, dark, and whatever. I don't want nothing to do with that. So you see, I see that I'm important. I see I'm important. Like people that live in a poor tent, which is I'm important. I see that I'm important, which is important. But he hid me in the cleft of the rock, or he hid me in the tent, or the olive bet, or the olive bet. He hid me inside the tent, in the alphabet, or the olive bet, or I'm important. Like import, export, important, exportant. So to me, the way your spirit is seeing it, like if you look at yourself understanding people, you'll see you a little person with all these giants over you, which is the giants in the land, no thing. And you'll see all these people you understand that you bow to. You're not trying to put you down or up, but I'm saying you'll see all these people you bow to. If you stand to the side and look over there at yourself, It's shameful though. Who want to realize stuff like this, right? Who want to realize the upper class, middle class, and the lower class, and realize their position? You know, because everyone almost acting like they upper class, like they're even the lower class. Food stamp getting folks is upper class, and they can't see it. They in their head they upper class, but them people they understand. You can see it. They above you. People you respect, which also means fear. People that you respect, you fear them. You can see it if you step to the side and look at yourself. I ain't saying be tough or be a bad donkey. I'm saying don't only understand God. Like look to the heavens, right? Look above you and see your true understanding that all men copy to be your sky guide. That asks you for understanding. That is, they're all people that ask you to understand them as your sky guide or your sky manual or your Emmanuel or your God with us. And you look to the heavens above and see real life truth, understanding that no man can trump, that no man can conquer, no man can break in and steal, or no mouth can devour it. Like place your eyes on the things high above, where no man can dot a title or tittle, and see true understanding. And then you will see the ones that you understand upon the earth. You fear them. You'll see it. That ain't the way we talking is what's happening. Yeah, black man's world. Evil lives matter. Evil lives and matter. What you mean? Matter. Everything or anything that takes up space is called matter. And people come and tell you nothing matters. They tell you, I'm really standing here telling you nothing's real. Don't it sound like an AI robot or something? I mean, it is if you listen to it on the device, though. I mean, but don't it sound like a being that don't know what real is, or know that real is not real to it, or matter? Everything that takes up space. Trying to say your mama don't exist. Say what? They trying to say it doesn't, mama. It doesn't, mama. It doesn't matter. Nothing's mama. Sound like a robot to me. I can't say what a robot feels, but it seems like the meaning of the word, uh, you see real, and then we gave it a title. We call it real. We call it reality. Even if it's energy in spirit, right? It's still labeled as reality. That's what you call your physical touch, reality, or matter. So evil lives, matter is what they crying out. And that's what you see. Like you seeing it. Like you hear about it. That what you see is what you get. What you hearing is what's going on, or off official. What's going off official, off for short. What's going off? See what I'm saying? What's going on official, right? What's officially going or off for short? The war on drugs. And ever since the war on drugs, y'all, man, ever since the war on drugs, it's been what? A black man's world, evil man world. They CN8 and they Congress, man, whatever, man. He the precedent, right? He the preside not for the precedent. Who want to dent in their present? What you mean? It ain't no one on that TV. You ain't never seen. I mean, bro, the TV is the president, bro. And you call your TV screen the president. You ain't never seen, unless you've been to one of those places with them, right? But who knows? But most of you ain't never seen a president a day in your life, which is the dent in your the present time that you live in right now, the present, you, a dent in your present time. Which is some people gonna be like, well, hey, Wayne, are you sure? You know, Trevor, all them, Broom Swisher, J Rock, all them, right? Gonna be like, you sure, Wayne, and all that stuff. Whatever, man. Trying to convince me of folks that I ain't never seen a day in my life. I call my TV all characters, like literally, like all characters. Jamie Foxx is the TV, all of them. Homer Simpson, every last one of them characters is just a TV, bruh. Sister, y'all. It's amazing the magic of paint, bruh. Paint can take you a long way from where you stand, and it's painful, right? It is because you're addicted to paint. You realize you're addicted to paintings, artificial intelligence, comic books and stuff, and you know, colorful arts and manipulation of materials where you thinking you seeing people and stuff. Who am I to say? I'm some being that came to Earth, started copying everyone else in English and some other languages here and there. So I get why they tell me not and no, that ain't right. And I done copied another nation's language. And here I come into y'all, I'm coming to y'all to talk to y'all with something I copied from somewhere else. I know most people don't want to face it. It's shameful. Find out you ain't English and you really taking this life. I mean, the English part of life serious. Everyone can get a check, man. Everyone can get a retard, man. Everyone that speak a foreign language and they ain't even. So what's wrong with speaking another language? Well, if you don't have your original language, how you know what a person's saying to you? How you know? How you know what a person's saying to you if they don't write it down? And if they write it down, feel like you're the only one thinking. What if our questions never felt like a question? And what feels like a question is what one felt inside of themselves. What it feel like to you to feel like you can answer questions? Do it feel like this? Take your mind back. Take your place back. Man know everything, knows nothing. Oh, hold on, get it done. Did you leave? Oh no, he leaving. So I mean, guys tell story is you, and you see it in the day, which is the sun. He'll tell you. It's just that it's. I think it's shameful. I think shame is what why people don't listen to them. Why they'll listen to the world before they listen to the one inside of it. Ask them on the inside, who are you? He'll tell you. It's just that it might seem, you know, weird or where it's coming from. Why it seem like you got an answer? It's shameful. They calling you talk to yourself. Don't nobody want to get caught talking to themselves, though they do it all the time. Talking about they hungry, getting a bite to eat. They talk to themselves all the time. It seems like everyone do it. It seems like everyone talk to themselves. Hold on, y'all. Maybe they don't know they're doing it. Like, there's another way I be walking right out. I be saying stuff, and here come the y'all, right? The ones be saying, who is y'all? And here they come, like, no, I'm talking to myself. I'm talking to myself. I'm talking to myself. Like, you get to walk right out of there, bro. Really just being honest, bro. Just being honest. Learn English or you think you do. And everybody is tuned to your growth. like they whole body tuned to it. They can move or not move. Feel like magic to me. The world will beg you to control it. Beg you the way it want to be controlled now. It'll beg you to control it the way it wants to be controlled. Forgive me. I don't know. I might close there. I don't know. Ain't nobody. He said, "Can you hear me now?" No sound. You help me see. Thanks. You're welcome, brother. And you are where you planted. Why I say don't be bored because you're the only one that can see. Yeah, I had went in the kitchen for a moment. Forgive me, y'all. But yeah, you're welcome, brother, and I thank you. Thank you for seeing. So you You can have life and have it more abundantly, right? Don't those that can receive it, right? Don't look to that place. Don't speak change color, right? Speak life. Don't speak. Don't don't prepare yourself to go away forever. Never be heard of again. No one can explain it to you. You came to earth and we told you prepare. We don't know you. What salt tastes like to you? What flowers smell like to you? How beautiful your mother is to you? Um, what time you get up in the morning? What it feel like to go to sleep to you? No one knows you. Not trying to put you in a place of, um, well, if you all one, you alone. And you'll start to see, am I really right? Am I is real? Am I? I am. How does it feel to be I am to anyone else? I think no one can explain it to you. Tell you what salt tastes like to them, what blue look like to them. I don't think no one can tell you. It's gonna always look like the blue you seen. Man, it's probably like a bazillion colors, and we thinking we seeing we thinking we seeing the same colors through the rulers and the rulers of measurement. Talking about like the yardstick and stuff. It's the rulers that's in their head, and the rulers of the world. They got rulers in their head, like yardsticks. The rulers of measurement give us measurements of their rule, and we assume that red look like red to all of us. Hold on, y'all. Okay, I'm back. But like I was saying, it might be a bazillion salt taste, and we feel like it's just well, it is that one that you taste. Like it's only one sign above your head. There's only one sign to be getting. Whom is God's love, which is God's love. But everyone can see His love, but don't nobody know how to say it. Because then the sun will pop out your mouth. So you know, what a man that say he hasn't said is a liar, and those that don't that witness the light but claim they don't the sunlight to see all things that they know is in denial of truth or the love that's in them. Miss God. You don't you don't you don't have to know how to read. You just might not know what people talking about, or you just might not know how to say it. Being rejected and outcast, it, it's like God did take you out of the world, but if you got some of the residue of it, it seems like you missing out or something. But when He take you out, or if I could say, take you out of the world, where you pass away to the world, it's like you witness nothing but His word. Because it's like, don't be bored. You're the only one that can see. You're the only one that ever heard people talking. So why be bored? The feeling of life is you. So why be bored? Why be a board member? Your council board members, they they're the ones that'll catch you being bored, and they'll start passing on their influence or their flu, their influenza of the spirit, their contagion. They'll pass it on to you to help lift you up out of your boredom, your dumbness of being bored. Not picking at nobody, not pointing no fingers at no one. But one's dumbness of their being bored, receiving messages from their council members, um, it helps keep them on their feet. They think keep them in their place. Pretty much, it helps keep you in your place. Stay in your lane. Stay in your place. Stick to the program. Stick to the script. So you remove that board from your eye. Remove the board members, which goes with the shame. The shame in the board members is one in together. One and one the same, or one and one together. The boredom and the shame, or the board members and the shame go together. That's how we got into the shame in the first place. We found out we was naked because our board members, well, we think we comprehend them, um, and we start feeling shame through the comprehension of our board members, and then we hid amongst those trees. Where I was telling Peaceful Flow, um, it's like we bragging about our bondage and we bragging about living in Egypt. Like I got my Egyptian car, I got my Egyptian house. Where yours at? I got my Egyptian career. I got my bondage. Where your bondage? So we proud behind those trees. We hiding behind those papyrus trees, right? You feel me, Canada? We hide behind those papyrus trees, talking about we got our bondage. Where yours at? It's sad. It's so sad. Those that lead into captivity will be in captivity. You know those they call them the Hebrew Israelites. Um, the Hebrew, the ones that wear the outfits and the boots and the loud, the loudspeakers and the identical attire go around telling certain colored people that because of their, how can you say this? The the ones on the side of the roads is that is speculate or claim that a certain color people put another certain color people in Egypt, and that because of their assumption, who they claim is to be Esau, um, it's another word I'm looking for, suspicion. I can't think of it right now, but their assumption of these certain color others um, did some things. Man, the evil man, he is cold. But I feel it's those bullies, um, and those the circus characters, the acrobats, the bearded lady, strong man, the midget, um, the Siamese twins, what they call the freak show, but they look like regular people. Some strong men is skinny, and some some bearded ladies don't have beards. So the freak show or the freaks, literally, cause I'm gonna call themselves this stuff. Um, is the ones I feel that's leading to that high place. Earn your bondage, right? Earn your respect. Um, earn your place in the world. Get get money. Um, oh yeah, wait, I'm laughing because I done heard that so many times. Get money, nice brother. Right? Get money. But these hypers, these people that give you a booster pack, they give you a jet pack, and you in your shame, and you're hiding amongst the papyrus trees, and you looking to make a come up, what they call it, or earn your place, or earn your respect. Um, from being shamed. You found out you was naked. Empty do they come into the world, and empty do they seek to leave the world. So they found out they was a certain color. I guess, guessing the whole time. It's like we made it all up, and the world say, no, we talk this way. We talk English, and we figure you saying this, and the world like, no, we're talking English to you all, and the captives, I guess, feel like or assume they would like to have a nice life. They assume we figured that y'all was saying this type of life, and they were like, no, we was offering you the one you have. Like we was offering what you have. I got a wife and kid. Why are you doing this to me? And I'm like, brother, sister, you upset with them because what? They said they said that they put artificial colors and flavors in their snacks before we buy it. Yeah, I think it's not right that they telling us they putting it in there. Oh yeah, well they shouldn't be able to put that stuff in there and tell us, and then we buy it. So you saying you got what you asked for? I ain't asked for that. I mean, I don't know how to say it to you because it seems like you like Skittles, yeah, and you would still like to keep eating them, yeah, and you feel that when you go to the store, you take the Skittles to the counter and say, I gotta walk with you like this. And you offer to pay for it that you asking to pay for it? Yeah. Okay. So you getting what you asked for. It's like I just know how to ask it where you gonna be like, yeah, 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 yeah. Cause it's like it's obvious, like duh Wayne, duh Wayne. Like I don't mean to talk to you like you stupid, but I think you asked for it, and it's like it's telling you it's artificial colors and flavors. Um, so they got a wife and kid. Why you doing this to them? It's sad, man. It's so sad when you realize those that leave. It's all the same story. Those that leave into captivity will be in captivity. Do you see all your supervisor board members leading you into a pit where you're gonna be complaining about wastewater, fluoride or whatever, but yet you ask for it. It's a service. You kind of get what I'm saying? Most people don't get it. Well, why they providing that kind of service? Well, I mean, that's the kind of service they provide. You don't have to accept the service. But we gotta have clean water. And well, see, they didn't say clean water. They You went to a place where they serve wastewater. It's just like the language. You go to the water well of English, or you go down to the stream of the English language, and you start drinking from that stream, and then you start talking like the stream, like you are what you eat, like, and 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 you assume that the way you feel is how you talk. Telling you, even me, man, and I be studying. Even me, I still like a donkey, right? A ASS. I'm still making it up though, right? Even though I feel a ASS is a donkey, I still feel a four-legged animal. I feel like still feel like I could be making it up. You feel what I'm saying? Telling you, man, people will be lost, bro. We go down to the stream of English and we start drinking from that stream, bro. We'll be lost, bro. You just it's like default, lost by default, like lost by the fault of another or yourself, lost by fault of yourself. But God gave us language. I mean, I feel you. And you know, people got sign language, right? They got braille, they got sign language, even though it's some of it's still in English though, even you know. But yeah, so you can make up a language with just snapping your finger. Then you can talk like this. We don't have to go down to the English stream. We could, you feel? Most people ain't gonna feel you on this one. So the Kim, he said, we get to pick our brand. Yep. Yeah. Literally, what farm? Yeah, what farm we would choose to be a part of? We get to pick our branding, name brand products, what we consume, like domestic creatures, livestock. Then right after I said that, livestock get branded. Yep. Right after I said that, I read that part, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna put this as I'm speaking. Yeah, man, it's how else, man. It have to be magic, bro. You can't just walk up to people and say in a foreign language, "I like for you to plow the fields and make T-shirts," right? Like you have to you have to use some type of magic on these ants. Like you teach ants how to read, write, and go to work and build cities, um, organize structural cities, and to me, you just did some magic on those ants. Period. Where the ants like, I'm not going back to be stupid, right? Like where the ants found out they was naked. Or ants do it amongst themselves. You'll be so amazed, wouldn't you? Even though who says that they don't have a program already? People capturing them and stuff and at farms. So yeah, but he defiled every living creature. Yeah, it's magic. It's still magic. Domesticated ants is magic. All of it. You get a animal to stay with you so you can eat it, bro. Bro, that's hypnosis, bro. But they not eating us. Man, I don't know. I wish I knew the scripture title, but I wanted to say Hebrews or Romans. So I think it's in Hebrews. Talking about Cain and Abel. Talking about Cain and Abel stuff. It's in scripture. I can't say it's yours though. I mean, everybody, people scream for the evil one and being goats and stuff, but they like the Bible ain't so or whatever. But they screaming titles from it. I don't know. But yeah, about eating your catered dishes, like your educated dish, whatever, y'all. The grade you ate dishes, grade you ate dishes, grade weight, graduate, grad weight, graduate. Your educating graduate dishes to eat. Well, you being told, right? So if if we find out that we graduate and we was educated and we was made into dishes, then I know, bro. It's just like the artificial colors and stuff. It's like, hey, we enjoy your education you're receiving. Like it's sad. Like we, it's so sad. Like we sure enjoy your educatoring services that you're attended to, and we sure enjoy that you are graduating, and yeah, it's like you get what you ask for, huh? Like the Venus flytrap say, I'm sweet and I'm not sweet. Like it says I'm a peach, but I'm not a peach. Like before you go over there, it says it. But deception. It looked like a peach, look something fruity to eat. Like it looked good. It looked good for food, and it looked pleasant to the eye. And it looked good for food. Graduate, educator, and people like they ain't got nothing to do with catering, educatoring. Education don't got nothing to do with teachers being educator, doing educator service. Sad. Hey, you telling the chicken, pig, hey, Charlotte's Web, right? The chicken, the pig, you telling them, hey, y'all, one of us is Thanksgiving. And they like, what you mean? Ain't that where we get all the leftover fixings? And they like, man, I'm not eating no more leftover fixings. One of them say, and then another one say, why? Man, them leftover fixings about the best thing we tasted since that meal they be giving us. And one of them like, man, the guy right there that don't want to eat them no more says that you remember Bobby, Bobby the mule. Yeah, oh yeah, yeah, Bobby the mule. How he came up missing when soon? Yeah, well, he was saying Bobby was delicious. Bobby was delicious. But like whatever y'all, they talk to y'all just like this. I mean, to me, show you all these crazy little movies just like this, where you be like, man, Soil and Greens, what's that? Man, man, it's like it's sad, bro. It's sad, bro. It's like, bro, this thing telling us like it's telling us, bro, we consumers. You feel full yet? Most people don't get full at all, bro. It's like unlimited Wi-Fi service, like literally, like, bruh. Okay, hold on. What you were saying last time? Okay, I read that. Here is a song lyric you had on the Man Me. Here is a song lyric. Song is here is the Western world. The goats must be crazy. See, I love you, bro. Like it's like I got to laugh sometimes because it's like, man, we got a wife and kid. Why you doing this to me, right? Like, we got one that can see. Hey, man, I mean, hey, it's like you put it there so we could see it. I don't know, but the rabbi comforts the lamb just before he, mm, I don't like to use certain words. Uh, yeah, man. So I can't even be, gotta be mad at myself, not no one else. But then, even if say you couldn't, I don't know, you can't help but to see. Well, that's how the rabbit eat the lettuce, though, right? Let us, let to see. Let to see. The rabbi on the cross eat the lettuce. The rabbi on the cross eat the let to see. Yeah, I hear you now, teacher. domestic domestic education. I think they might can see that right there though, like domestication, education. It got to be a connection, huh? It is. Like it's catering, catering service. They call it domestic six six olents. So to me, they saying it's um six olents, domestication, domestic altercation. Like you went to the altar and got catered to, TOO. Like you go to the altar and get catered, TOO, to domestic altercation. Gate, Kate, a gate, a Kate, educatory, edugatory. Gatorade service, education rate, educator rate. You know them by their fruit. But I'm gonna go ahead and step out. I'll be on at another time, brother, if that's you. Much love to everyone. Stay in love.
Hey, Big Daddy.
Hold, hold on, baby. Hold on, right quick.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Hold on, Canada. I bet they're ready with a hot eye like a cow. Will you check out those two songs? Okay. Let me see. Can you? Can you? Well, I think he left. Zero. Okay. The name of the other song. Okay.